What's up, YouTube? Mike here from TechnoGI, and today I'm doing another random game of the day episode, or I say random app of the day, but today it happens to be another game, and this one is called Plague Inc. And this has actually been out for a couple years now on iOS and Android, but it finally last week made its way to the Windows Store, so now you can play this on Windows 8.1. It's costs about $2.99, but it's a good time killer. Totally good app for wasting time. But as you can see, as we're setting it up, we're just going to give you a quick demo. You can name it anything you want if you've never played this game. My daughter's playing right now, and essentially this is just a game where you attempt to exterminate the world. So it's a little maniacal, little diabolical, but essentially you pick a virus or whatever, you name it what you want, and you just keep trying to evolve it and spread it across the world. And the way you beat the game is to eradicate mankind. So it sounds pretty morbid, but it's actually kind of fun. And as you can see, you can speed it up as you're playing, so it goes quicker. But it's a pretty simple game, optimized for touch. So this is made for touch interface. But as you can see by the screen, it's also got fake world news. But down at the bottom, you see where it shows how many you got infected and in the world. And obviously, the point of the game is you want to infect everybody, so you want to kind of keep your virus under the radar until you infect everybody, and then you crank up the essentially the lethality of it, and you start killing people. But there are some in-app purchases with this, same as the iOS version, where you can. There's one in-app purchase where it's like a zombie virus, so you essentially turn people into zombies. But what you see is pretty much what you get as far as graphically. There's no cutscenes or anything, which would be kind of cool if they added it in future updates. Little cutscenes to kind of show the effects that you're having, or maybe what the victims look like, essentially, as you infect them. And as you can see, it's you're just trying to evolve and spread whatever virus you create. And it just gives you little updates, and it's got fake news updates at the top. Like I said, sometimes they're kind of comical. But that's pretty much it. It's a very simple game, very straightforward, but it is kind of addicting, kind of fun. I've only actually ever beat it once. I've had this game for a while, played through it quite a few times, but I've actually only been able to eradicate humanity one time. But it's kind of tricky. It takes some getting used to. It takes some tactics. You know, you just got to kind of plan it. But the best method is, if you're going to play this, is to try and infect everybody, but yet keep it tame, so it's like a common cold, and essentially they won't notice it as much. And then once everybody's infected, you just ramp up the lethality and just start killing everybody. But it's pretty fun. As those popped up, those give you DNA points, and the DNA points is what you use to essentially evolve your virus. And as you can see, you got disease, transmission, symptoms, and abilities. And you want to, you know, the transmission is how you infect people. Obviously, the symptoms is how much they're going to notice, and then the abilities is how lethal it is. But this is pretty much it. As you can see right now, we got a fair amount infected, but it'll keep going up. But again, it's a fun game. It's totally worth the $2.99. I mean, it does have in-app purchases, but by no means are they needed. Do you need them to beat the game or play the game? So that's one good thing about it, because personally I hate in-app purchases, especially when you pay for a game. I can understand if it's freemium, if the game's free, but when you're paying for a game outright, there really shouldn't be any in-app purchases. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But again, this is a fun game, a good time waster, time consumer. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I do read those. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. And if you got any apps you want me to check out for Windows, iOS, or Android, drop it in the comments below, and I'll review it. As always, thanks for watching.